6:45. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Here is the news edited by Catherine Pereira and read by J. Yogaraj. First the headlines. Sri Lanka commemorates 4th year remembrance of the Easter Sunday attack. A 3-day parliamentary debate on IMF program next week. Information will be gathered through online to provide appointments for the diploma holders who followed courses from 2018 to 2020 in Teacher Training College. UAE to help develop Sri Lanka's energy and tourism sectors. Elon Musk's big rocket explodes on test flight. And those are the headlines. Sri Lanka commemorates 4th year remembrance of the Easter Sunday attack today. A special religious program will be held at the St. Anthony's Church in Kochikade to mark this day. A 2-minute silence will be observed from 8:45 this morning to remember the groups who died. Special Mass will be conducted at 10 a.m. at the Kochikade St. Anthony's Church under the patronage of the Cardinal Malcolm Ranjit. Thereafter, a silent protest campaign will be conducted from Kochikade Church to the St. Sebastian's Church in Katuapitiya at 8:30 a.m. by standing on both sides of the road. Political party leaders have scheduled a 3-day parliamentary debate for the resolution of the implementation of the arrangement under the extended fund facility of the International Monetary Fund for Sri Lanka. Accordingly, the IMF-supported EFF will be taken up for debate in the Parliament from 26th to 28th of this month, the Communication Department of the Parliament said in a media release. The decision was reached at the meeting of Committee on Parliamentary Business convened under the chairmanship of Deputy Speaker of the Parliament, Ajit Rajapaksa, yesterday. The proposal submits that the Ministry of Finance, Economic Stabilisation and National Policies should provide all necessary approvals for the implementation of the said setup. However, a vote is to be followed after the 3-day debate, if necessary, the Communications Department said further. This news comes to you from Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Information will be gathered through online to provide appointments for the diploma holders who followed courses from 2018 to 2020 in national teacher training colleges. Accordingly, applications should be forwarded based on the advice mentioned at the ncoe.moe.gov.lk website. The Ministry of Education has announced that they can apply from today to the 25th of this month. More information can be obtained by visiting the Ministry official website www.moe.gov.lk. Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed, has offered to assist Sri Lanka in various fields, including the development of the island's energy and tourism sectors. The matter was discussed during a recent meeting between the ambassador of Sri Lanka to the UAE, Uday Indraratne, and the Minister Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed. The discussion mainly focused on avenues to further enhance the friendly relations between Sri Lanka and UAE in order to reach new heights of the bilateral cooperation between the two nations. Applications are being called for the New Year competitions of the Vasatsriya 2023 ceremony, which is being organized by the President's Office and other ministries. The President's Media Division said that the application should be forwarded before 12 noon today. The New Year Festival will be conducted at the Shangri-La Green premises in Colombo from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. And that's local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
15 Sri Lankan workers will leave for Israel for healthcare services on Sunday. This is the 51st team which leave for Israel as the caregivers. There are 14 women and 1 male in this group. As of today, 302 Sri Lankan workers have left for Israel since 28th of April last year for this purpose. The government of Israel is providing job opportunities to Sri Lankans according to the agreement reached between the two nations.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
The Met Department has issued a heat index advisory for today, warning the public of increased temperatures. Accordingly, the heat index, the temperature felt on the human body, is expected to rise to the caution level at some places in the western, northwestern, northern, north central and eastern provinces and in Monoragala and Hambantota districts. While temperatures are expected to rise between 39 degrees to 45 degrees in the aforementioned localities, normal temperatures are expected in the Galle, Matara, Ratnapura, Kegalle, Nuwara, Badulla and Matara districts. And that was for flight. And moving on to the world news headlines. Elon Musk big rocket explodes on test flight. Brazil Congress storming, Lula's security chief resigns. India history debate after chapter on Mughals drop. And those are the headlines of the world news. Elon Musk's SpaceX company's mammoth new rocket Starship has exploded on its maiden flight. No one was hurt in the uncrewed test that lifted off from the Texas East Coast last morning. After 2 or 3 minutes in the flight, the rocket was biggest ever developed, started to tumble out of control and was soon destroyed by onboard charges. Mr. Mark has said his company will try again in a couple of months. The top national security advisor to Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula has resigned from video emerged showing the aide inside the presidential palace in Brasilia during rioting on 8th January, and General Marcos Goncalves stepped down after CNN Brazil broadcast CCTV footage of him taking to members of a mob. The general denied accusations that he had facilitated the rioters' entry. The detention of a chapter on Mughal rulers from Indian school textbooks has ignited a debate on how history should be taught to school children. The discussion was sparked by the publication of a new set of textbooks by the National Council of Educational Research and Training, an autonomous organization under the Federal Education Ministry. And that's world news. Development news. The government has paid attention to use mineral resources in Mahaveli zones for the development activities in the country. The objective of this move is to enhance the economy of the people. A discussion in this regard was held at the Ministry of Irrigation with the participation of Minister Roshan Pranasinghe. In sports, annual 2-day school big match between Moratoa St. Sebastian's and Prince of Wales will commence today at the Dezoisa playground. The Battle of Gold will be played for the 73rd time this year. So far, Prince of Wales has won 6 matches. Meanwhile, the match between Trinity College and St. Anthony's College Kandy will begin today, and it will be played at Katugasota St. Anthony's College playground. And that was sports news.
Go ekak thiyana youth eකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු හීන හැබැයි කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all new NSB Ithru Mithru account, NSB I Am, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The hallmark of FDI destination is to create an investor-center customer service design. The need for such a design will serve the multifaceted needs of investors. Further, it will lead the system to the next level amidst Industry 4.0. The application of AI machine learning leads to big data analysis. The cyber manufacturing with the Internet of Things brings smart factories and smart agriculture.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go ekak thiyana youth එකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු හීන හැබැයි කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all new NSB Ithru Mithru account. NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
Economic news, courtesy of
LOLC Finance is taking the power of innovation to the next level, winning 5 golds at the Technovation Awards 2022, leading the digital revolution with cutting-edge interbanking digital payments. LOLC Finance claims the overall gold award, whilst also claiming an extraordinary victory in digital banking.
Deputy General Manager of the Sri Lanka Cashew Corporation says that the corporation earned an income of 3.5 million rupees from the sale of cashew products during the festive season. 170 metric tons of cashew harvest is expected this year. Currently, a plan is underway to promote the cashew products at the international level.
LOLC Finance is taking the power of innovation to the next level, winning 5 golds at the Technovation Awards 2022, leading the digital revolution with cutting-edge interbanking digital payments. LOLC Finance claims the overall gold award, whilst also claiming an extraordinary victory in digital banking. LOLC Finance will continue to innovate with the next generation digitalization of financial services, delivering a superior customer experience.
Weather report. The Met Department says showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in western, Sabarkamu, central, northwestern and north central provinces and in Galle and Mathura districts during the afternoon or night. And that was the weather report. To wind up this news broadcast, let's look at the main points once again. Sri Lanka commemorates 4th year remembrance of the East Sunday attacks. 3-day parliamentary debate on IMF program next week. Information will be gathered through online to provide appointments for the diploma holders who followed courses from 2018 to 2020 in teacher training colleges. UAE to help develop Sri Lanka's energy and tourism sectors. Elon Musk's big rocket explodes on test flight. And with that, we conclude this news broadcast of Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.